Hello everybody, Saturday racing. We're out at Hollywood Beach, Durbanville. Some good racing on Saturday afternoon, and we look forward to a super day. Daryl Marie's with me, and we're going to chat about it. You are reminded about our WhatsApp on 069 164 3272 and our Betway partner in the Waited to Win show. There is the QR code for you to have a go. Use your phone, open your account, and let's get punting. We're starting up with race number 2 on the card, and I can read the Betway market to you this morning and tell you what's going on. Just before I do that, I think it might be important to make reference to a first-timer called 6 Women in Gold, and Glenn Cotson says shows good pace, should run a competitive race. So Tick Women in Gold, that seems to be fancied. And then I think there are a few other first-timers. 12 Final Call. Let's talk about the What a Winter filly from the Candice Bass stable. And she says, will need the experience. And the other one, number 14, Playing Tricks for Eric Sands, says a nice filly, but will want further. So that takes care of that. Sounds like just the Cotson horse one needs to pay attention to. 2 Eyes Stedford's the favourite here. That's priced up at 18 to 10 to 1. It's 8 Panjandrum is at 4 to 1 second choice. Number 13, One Dance, is trading at 6 to 1. 7 to 1, number 1, Swift Serenity. 8 to 1, about 3, Pacific Waters. And number 10, Plumbago Park, also 8 to 1. And then you can get something like 16 to 1 and better about the balance. Okay, now you're up to speed with what's going on in the second. Daryl, Saturday racing, what does it look like, this card?
After yesterday at the Vaal, Clyde.
Yeah, tragic.
Wary, I'm cautious, gun shy. Sure, confidence is low.
Doesn't matter. You just start again. Pick yourself up.
They're going, I
What
don't
do
know.
they say? Pull yourself towards yourself.
Okay.
Didn't they say that?
Well, this is one of the better bets on the card, surely.
Is it?
Stedford.
Okay.
Confident Pierre Banker.
Oh, good.
Lovely return after a rest. Gonna strip fitter. This time around, she's got a more favourable draw. She's got that early toe. I really think she'll go very, very close to winning. In her penultimate start behind Claire de Lune, she actually beat a filly called Heritage Ridge, who holds number 1. So she holds Swift Serenity. Then go to Panjandrum, number 8. In that race behind Marquetta, Clyde, was a filly called Crazy Little Thing, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
She ran 4th, and a line through Crazy Little Thing and Sweet Serenity. Our Stedford holds Panjandrum. So for me, a natural or a ready-made banker, and very, very hard to beat. Number 2, our Stedford.
Okay, good. That's good news. So we're going to start with our Stedford here, everybody. Let's go in. It is buy pot time now. There's Daryl's buy pot. Cost 72 Rand. This is a maiden. It's an open maiden. They're going 1,400 at Hollywood Beach, Durbanville. There are, as far as Friday morning goes, 10 of them that go to the gate. There is an update on a first-timer called What Will Be from the Justin Snade stable. He says here, fair work back at home, but might still be green on debut. So there's some caution about that one. Worth watching in the future, perhaps. The market this morning, what has Betway got in the third? They've got number 2, Primal Instinct, as the favourite. The Snaith runner at 13 to 10 to win. 9 on the card. Greek Heiress is trading at 7 to 2 as the second favourite. Number 6, That'll Be the Day, is priced up at 9 to 2, and it's 7 to 1 about number 8, What Will Be. Good debut from the favourite, the Vercingetorix. Looks hard to beat on that performance. So what's that form been like so far?
7 horses were covered by a length, flashing past the post. I'm wary with regards to that congested type of finish. Open maiden. Yeah, it was a nice effort, Clyde, but the form lines in and around him weren't great whatsoever.
Okay. Well, that's a worry.
He's a brother to Native Ruler, and he's going to appreciate the step up to 1,400. I can see him featuring. Number 6, That'll Be the Day. Take note, the blinkers get removed, Clyde, and I think that's because he's been stepped up. He's been stepped up from 1,000 meters to 1,400 meters, so maybe they don't want him to over race. Okay. He improved nicely in his second run as a gelding, so I can see him featuring over here. And then I've also included number 8, Greek Heiress now.
Nine, you mean?
Number 9, sorry. She's a brother to Aristotle, well related, but being by far away out of a Fortwood mare, I think she's going to ultimately be looking for further. I would have loved her chances if it was a mile. Would have been more confident. Number 8, he's now related to, well, he is related to Miyabi Gold, the grade 2 gold bracelet winner, and well performed in grade 1, grade 1s too. So, despite not much confidence coming from the yard, I can see him making a winning debut because, yeah, their horses in form of year, but I'm wary with regards to all of their chances. So for that reason, I've gone wide in the opening leg.
Okay. I thought maybe Primal Instinct you might be a bit more confident, but you're not. So I understand that. PA's in the first leg then. 2, 6 and 9 in our first leg. Daryl is bankering Delta Pride. They say the best bet on the card coming up in race 4. Race number 4, first leg of the pick 6. This horse very hard to beat. Delta Pride. Richard Faree's riding it from an inside jump for Justin Snaith. Just an update on a couple of the first timers. Let me read them to you. Number 4, No Pressure. Justin says expected to be green on debut. And number 6 on the card, Inquisitor, will one further from the Eric Sands stable. The market betway this morning have got number 1, Delta Pride, odds on, priced up at 7 to 20 to win. This, the son of Hawam, is going over the 14 for the first time. 3, Alicia Asheville is the second choice. That they've got priced up at 10s, and it's 14 to 1 bar though. So odds on, hard to beat. I take it from your pick 6 that that is the case, right?
All to comes. Add him in. I mean, if you can get 130 on the totes, it will be a great dividend, Clyde. I think the 7 to 20 is going to disappear. Lack of opposition over here. I mean, there's nothing in this race. The first timer, no confidence from Justin Snaith. This horse has got the draw, it's got the form, got the jockey. Going an extra 150 meters, been by Hawam. He's going to love it. Astronomical boy Frank, that form. I think, barring an accident, this is as far as you can throw a stone. Take the 7 to 20 if you're that type of a player, or add him in your multiples right now, because I think he'll start much deeper in the red than that.
Okay, lots of confidence. That's great to hear. Thank you. Banker that in the pick 6. That's what we're doing. Daryl's pick 6 for 14.40. I did make reference to Inquisitive because it hasn't run for a while, and saw a comment from Eric Sands. So there we go. We've just put you up to date. But you heard Daryl. Not much in the race. Number 1, Delta Pride, should take a power of beating. Let's move on to race number 5. It's jackpot time. It's a maiden plate, and it's over 1,800 meters. Race 5 should run at around 10 to 2. Latest from Betway, they've got number 9, Rocking and Rolling, who looks like the right horse in the race based on current form. Priced up 18 to 10 Friday morning. Number 4, Lomu, second choice, 9 to 2. 5, Coco's Hero is 6 to 1. Number 6, Get Up and Go, is priced up at 8 to 1. And number 7, Wonderful Tonight, is priced up at 8 to 1. There is one more other at 8 to 1. The 8 horse Senior Dante, also 8 to 1. Then you can get 12s and better about the balance. Rocking Roller, nothing wrong. Seems to be improving with every run. Appears to be the right horse in the race. I don't know how you've assessed the form or what you make of that current form at the moment.
Shame. Did you hear his sire passed away this week?
Is that
got a
so?
bout of pneumonia.
Wow.
Wooten Bassett.
It's a big knock, eh?
You know,
Didn't know that.
His stud fee at one stage was £4,000. It went up to £300,000 after sighing of a few grade 1 winners, Clyde.
Sure. That's sad.
Yeah.
So this imported Australian horse, what do you want to do with
the
it?
The dam went up to 2,200. And in his last start, he came out and then went back in, and that was his first run after arrest. And he was staying on in the latter stages. He does step up from 1,400 to 1,800 now, and he does need to confirm that he gets a clout. The stable in Cape Town have been quiet. They haven't had a winner for the past 2 months, so that's a little bit of a concern. If he sees out the trip, I expect him to go very, very close to winning. I like his chances. I prefer his form line to several others over here. Let me put it to you this way. I'm not a fan of the smart horse form line. So not for me, Lomu. I'm not a fan of the beautiful side form. So not for me, Forts Impreza and Conditionally and Senior Dante. And I'm not a fan of the Limelight Legend form line. So not for me, Wonderful Tonight. So I backed him up with one horse Clyde, and that's number 5, Coco's Hero. Now, he has had 2 starts to date, 1,000 and then a mile, but the mile was in heavy going.
Okay.
Now it's 1,800
Right.
on a faster run surface.
And that form line looks pretty solid, eh?
The form line's good.
Yeah.
And he's a brother to Green with Envy, so he's extremely well related.
Okay.
I think we haven't seen anywhere near of what he's capable, and he's my backup to the favorite. So for me, in order 9 from 5.
Okay, we'll put them both into the play. Thank you for that. Coco's Hero. The form lines are good. Better Man won again, and so did Yamazaki, the second horse. Daryl's jackpot, first jackpot, cost 240 Rand. First of our feature races on the card today. This Saturday afternoon is the Setless Trophy. It's a listed event. It's over 2,000 metres. Runs about 25 past 2, so remember, there's an opportunity to get a second jackpot on, which starts up just now, so keep that in mind. 7-2 the field. It does appear to be an open race. This, I think, any one of a handful of horses can win. We'll get Daryl's opinion on the race in a moment. It's open, Daryl. A few horses look to win, I would have thought. What's
nice races, some very, very nice horse. Congressman, what we do know about him, Clyde, is he stays the 2,000. And he's very, very gutsy up front. He's a dangerous front runner.
Yeah.
Only set to carry 52 kilograms, but he comes into this race slightly under sufferance. So he's taking on stronger opposition of here, and he's 2 kilograms under sufferance, which is going to make it interesting. I'll give him a chance. He's my third choice. Number 1, for Loapaki. Now, Mr. Sands, he's stepping him up to 2,000 meters once again. So I only tried it once in the past, but that wasn't any sort of run on his behalf. You can see earlier in his form lines, he did contest the race over 1,800 meters at Kenilworth. So I think he's capable, just as long as he relaxes in the race itself. I've loved these 2 efforts since returning from a layoff. So I think a great opportunity for him to go back to back. Then number 7, Land of the Rising Sun. He was proving very, very costly in his early stages of his career. And then the penny dropped. And when he's won, Clyde, he's been very, very impressive.
He looks to stay, eh? I mean, don't you think
he's damn sprinted, though. So I'm a little bit wary. But I think he's going to love the step-up in trip. But on breeding, I think his sire was a miler and the dam's a sprinter. So on breeding, you'd possibly think this is a bit of a stretch, but he's very versatile. This horse can push forward. He won his maiden start to finish, and then his penultimate start, he came from off the pace. That comeback effort was very, very encouraging. So 52 to shoulder. Moosey's got options over here. Maybe he can slot in just behind a horse like Congressman. But yes, those are the 3 I've opted to narrow this down to.
Okay, maybe with the 52 on its back, Land of the Rising Sun. Will he stay? That's the question. And Daryl boxing exactas here, 1, 6 and 7. Time for the Diana Stakes, and it is the 1400 Group 3, runs at the top of the hour here, and Princess of Gaul has been nothing short of impressive today. She's only had her 2 starts, and she's won, I thought she won both well enough. The markets have got her as favourite. They've got her 2-1 to win this for Dean Kannemeyer and Sean Veal. Second choice is number 3 on the card, Knopf, who's priced up at 4-1, 9-2. Number 4, Suatek, 9-2. And number 7, Stormwatch, is currently priced up at 10-1. It's 12-1 and better about the others. Best weight in the race, if you're looking for something to surprise, Scarlet McCaw comes in, but Princess of Gaul, so far so good.
I believe Andrew Fortune picked up 6 weeks on his first meeting back. Like.
When's he taking that? Did
I don't know.
he confirmed?
I'm not
You'll
sure.
go back to Australia for another holiday. What's he going to do?
Nah, Princess
Tell us
of
about
Gaul.
the favourite, yeah.
Princess of Gaul, lovely, lovely filly. I mean, like you're saying, been impressed with her to date. She now steps up to 1400 Clyde.
Yes.
She's related to King Dundee, who 1200,000 meter horse. I'm not saying she's not going to get this trip and further, but I'm just pointing out facts. And her dam's only won over 1,000 meters. If you like her chances, why are you ignoring the stable companion, Kokenhoff? Nothing separating them on paper. Absolutely nothing. 2 kilograms for a length. So you cannot ignore the companion. They are prepping though, Clyde. This isn't their target. Whereas Swiatek, number 4, this is her target. She's on the boil. She's fit and ready. And Mr. Snaith has probably earmarked this race a few weeks ago. Richard Free from a neat draw. She's very well weighted over here. And she was impressive last time out. So you have to be leaning towards Swiatek. But then, Clyde, have a look at the same day that she won on, the 7th of September. So did number 7, Stormwatch, win on that exact same date. And if you have a look at the times, let me just pull that up for you. I don't want to get this wrong.
84.91 and 85.14.
Stormwatch was quicker by a length and a quarter, carrying 3 kgs less, right?
Yeah.
She was quicker, carrying 3 kgs less.
Yeah.
Now she's carrying 4 kgs less than Swiatek.
Okay.
So for that reason, and she's unexposed, and she's racing fit, I've included number 7, Stormwatch.
Okay.
In order, 4, 7, 3, 1.
Richard, just a minute, he can't do 51 and a half. Eh?
No.
Okay, so he's on Swiatek here, Richard. And Daryl's gone 1, 3, 4, 7. Race number 7 on the card with 4 more races to go. Okay, time for the match'em, and it's over this particular distance of the 14, a Group 3 event. Some very good horses, as you know, have won this race before. The one that comes to mind for me is a horse like Rainbow Bridge. Is there a Rainbow Bridge in this race? I'm not convinced, but we'll see how it all pans out at 25-4. Betway've got them like this. Number 3, Sugar Mountain, 5-2. 9, Absolutely Yes, is at 3-1. 5, Aristocratic's the interesting runner in the race, I thought, is 11-2. 7, Questioning, priced up at 11-2. And 6-1 about Cafe Culture, who comes best into this race, albeit only narrowly, and bet 10-1 and better about the balance. Just tell us a little bit about Aristocratic. What is your take on him so far?
Odd. He won his maiden on the poly, and people had their doubts as to the strength of that form line.
Yeah.
But his run behind Chronicle King was outstanding.
Yeah.
And then he was dropped in trips. So I don't know if that was in his favour. But in the Kamazi, he was, excuse me, Clyde, he was caught for speed.
Yeah.
So,
He gives me the impression he's looking for much further.
yes.
14 might even be a bit sharp nowadays, but
This
he's
is
not
a
out of it,
racehorse.
is he?
This is a racehorse.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's
So
what I thought.
51 to shoulder, certainly
Is that
in
not a big
warm-up
price,
there.
11-2? No.
This is a very, very competitive race.
Okay.
Guys. There's some young guns versus some hard knockers over here. Questioning won this race last year.
Yeah.
Have a look at Questioning's form at the course. Unbeaten, 4 from 4.
Yeah.
Have a look at his course and distance form, 3 from 3. But who rides for Gina and Greg?
JP.
JP. Why is JP not on this horse, Clyde? I don't know. JP's not riding for Gina and Greg on number 6, Underworld. So that
Interesting.
throws a little bit of spanner in the works of here. Absolutely, yes. At the ratings, he's got it all to do. But this horse, Clyde, he's an improving 3-year-old. Another one of the young guns taking on some hard knockers over here. Muzi from Stallgate number 9, carrying 51. He's going to commit. He's going to overcome that draw and get into a prominent position. This horse is gutsy. Then you got course specialists, as in Questioning and Cafe Culture. Cafe Culture loves the country course. Stallgate number 1, have a look who's best weighted. Cafe Culture. You got a distance specialist in Sugar Mountain. He's won 7 races over this distance, but his last 2 starts, Clyde, listen to this, have been in testing conditions over a mile and 1500. I'm on the bench when it comes to 1400 at Durbanville on a quick course. So I respect his chances, but I'm really keen to see how he goes. He's gone into my play most certainly, but yeah, this is a race of note, Clyde. I think I'm sitting on the fence over here. I'm watching it with keen interest.
Interesting, you go on the field. And he's got a Shruti in the 9th. Class 4 handicap. Fillies and mares, the girls go to the 1800 metre gate. It runs at 10 past 4 this event. Final leg of today's Pick 6 and Place Accumulator. Friday morning, Betway got number 1, Beneath the Clouds, top of the boards at 3-1. 4, Kleinsies, the next one in at 9-2. 5, We Have a Situation is 9-2. And 8, Strawberry Thief, trading 9-2. There's another worth mentioning, number 11, To a Penny, who's trading at 9-2. And then it's 10-1 and better about the balance. So you're on to the second favourite here, I see.
Now, Clyde, I just want to firstly point out to the viewers, this isn't cut and dry and it's a very difficult race. But I believe Kleinsie is a filly with potential. And we saw that when she won her 2 starts in a row.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, Mr. Sands wasn't happy. I mean, Candice wasn't happy with the way she pulled up in her penultimate start. And she rested her.
Yes.
And if you watch her comeback effort, Clyde, I thought
Which she probably needed, huh?
Yes, I thought she was finishing that race off beautifully. In my mind, she's unexposed over this sort of distance. And I think she's going to appreciate it. And she's certainly going to prove ahead of the handicapper. I believe on her best form, and if she's at her best, she'll take all the beating. Barring that, your guess is as good as mine. Probably we have a situation with that sort of weight can pose a threat. But she was over racing last time out. She needs to settle in running. Beneath the Clouds has got a much kinder draw and she's going to be there for nothing. But Kleinsie, when she's at her best, she's impressed me. And I'm hoping that we're going to see it come Saturday.
Okay, we'll hope for that. Tell me just quickly about Strawberry Thief. I see the form line's working out pretty well so far.
Yes.
Good few number of winners from there.
Yes. Another one that's very lightly raced and unexposed. She's sort of in the same category as Kleinsie, but she certainly will get the strip, Clyde, and further in time to come. But she's been off the track for 3.5 months, whereas Kleinsie's had that pipe opener. So for that reason, I'm leaning towards the 4.
Let's shout out Kleinsie in the 9th race.